The only time we really see a Korean celebrity speaking English is during a random scene in a K-drama where the actor has to engage in conversation with someone who speaks English. Sometimes the pronunciation is pretty flawless, and sometimes it's not so perfect. Regardless of this, we're pretty forgiving because English isn't their first language. I mean, it's not easy being bilingual. That's why it's always a pleasant surprise when you come across a random clip or video online with a Korean celebrity speaking English. It's even more impressive when said celebrity is pretty darn fluent. Here are 13 Korean actors and actresses who you might not have known are good at English. Number 1. Choiwoosik. I bet you'll be surprised at how good Choiwoosik's English is. Choiwoosik and his family moved to Vancouver, Canada when he was in grade 6. He went to school in Canada until he was 21 years old, and then moved to Korea to pursue his acting career. Choiwoosik has admitted that he was more comfortable speaking English in high school, but is now more comfortable speaking in Korean.
You're fluent in English and Korean?
Yeah.
How did you end up bilingual like that?
Well, when I was 11 years old.
Number 2. Moongayoung. Did you know that the talented actress, Moongayoung, can also speak German? She was born in Germany, and grew up there before moving back to Korea in her teens. She can speak German, English and Korean as such.
Hi guys, it's so nice to see you and thank you for tuning in.
What's your favorite Korean food? What is your most memorable drama character?
Ask you something.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
If you were to recommend to one book for me,
Okay.
which one would you like to recommend? Probably I'm so nervous right now.
Number 3. Rain. A handful of celebrities learned English to cross over to Hollywood, and Rain is one of them. It was in 2008 when he first starred in an English-language film, Speed Racer. A year later, he starred in the Hollywood neo-noir martial arts film, Ninja Assassin, and even did a round of press interviews in English to promote the film. Rain also joined the cast of the American action thriller film, The Prince, alongside Bruce Willis, Jason Patric, and John Cusack.
When we were working on the Speed Racer, Larry and Andy Wachowski's offered me. I said, yes, let's do it,
Of course, yes.
Yes, of course, yes. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna explain my training. First of all, I had to make my body fit, like Bruce Lee. I trained for 8 months, 5 days a week, and 8 hours a day, and I ate only chicken breast and vegetables. And
Number 4. OKTS. OKTS was born in Seoul, South Korea, but their family moved to Massachusetts when he was 10. They lived there for 7 years until he returned to South Korea to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. His skills in speaking in English were seen in some scenes of the recently concluded series Vincenzo. He can also speak Japanese.
If you feel like it, and you still have some doubts, or you want to know who I am or what kind of person I am, you can search me up on Google. Google me. You can find anything about me. Yeah.
Number 5. Parkbogum. When Parkbogum went to Manila for a fan meet event in 2019, he surprised the members of the press when he answered the questions in English. Apparently, he's really fluent in this language. In an interview for Singapore's U Weekly, he did express his intention to cross over to Hollywood one day, so he really studied English. When that Hollywood break comes, at least, he's already prepared.
I've been here twice before. The first time was when I was acting the drama called Wonderful Mama. And the second time was the real vacation after the drama Love in the Moonlight. And the Philippines is where I did a snorkeling for my very first time here. So,
Oh, wow.
So that remains in my memory.
Yeah.
Number 6. Leebyunghun. Leebyunghun is known for Hollywood films like G.I. Joe, The Rise of the Cobra, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Red 2, and Terminator Genesis. Because of these projects, he had to learn English. In a 2012 interview, he said, Speaking English and acting in English are two very different tasks. Acting in English is very difficult. Because I need to act in a different language, I need to practice hard enough so that if I suddenly wake up after a nap, I can still say my lines.
So once I invited my wife to on set, and then I've never seen her that happy before. I love him. At the same time, I hate him.
Excuse me, but can I ask you why you are here? By my enemy, who framed me for killing the Hardened Master. Why defend yourself to man too blind to see?
Number 7, Parkminyoung. Parkminyoung has never really showcased her English skills in her K-dramas, which is probably why many of us didn't know she could speak English. Parkminyoung was an exchange student in high school and was able to learn English while she was a student overseas. She even has an English name, Rachel. For those of you who follow her on Instagram, you probably already knew this.
Actually, Singapore is it's kind of like a TMI, but my sister lives in Singapore.
Sister lives
yes.
here. Oh,
wow!
Is your sister here today?
No, she's
okay.
working now.
Wow.
So I love Singapore. I love the food here, and every time I come here, I made so much fun and good memories. So.
Number 8, Hyuna Cell. You probably had no idea that English is actually Hyuna Cell's first language. Her Korean is so flawless that you would have never guessed it. Hyuna Cell, whose English name is Leslie, was born and raised in Los Angeles. She actually graduated from college in the States and then moved to Korea, where she pursued her modeling career.
I try to work out consistently because I'm an actor, so I always need to keep my body fit. But you know, in the long term, it's really hard to work out consistently. You have done it before, obviously. So it's really hard to work out in order to work out. But the most important thing is that you need to enjoy working out.
Number 9, Shinsekyung. Shinsekyung is another actress who has never lived in the States, but has proven to display some seriously good English skills. She's never really showcased her English until recently when she was on the show, Poker Beyond Borders.
What kind of place this here is? Very typical Korean food. Is it okay? Yes. Do you guys to check it? Do you like spicy food? My recommendation is egg roll with some shrimp and some batches. Is it okay? Is it okay? Okay.
Number 10, ahnhyoseop. Many of us were surprised when we first heard ahnhyoseop display his English abilities when he was featured on Flower Boy Bromance with Jackson of GOT7. It was even more surprising to find out that he's actually Canadian. Ahnhyoseop was able to pick up English when his family immigrated to Toronto, Canada when he was quite young. He ended up moving back to Korea after some time in order to pursue his dreams of becoming a celebrity.
Today I'll be trying out the business proposal Superfan quiz that was featured on the Swoon's Instagram channel. I heard that the number of gifts that are given out to fans will be based on how many questions they get correct, so I'll try my best. Shall we begin? Let's go.
As you can see, it's not ordinary packaging. We designed it as traditional Korean pots. And also, it's a scientific recreation of valves and filters in order to really boost the kimchi fermentation results. This is what differentiates from other companies. This cannot be negotiable. If you say no.
I was very glad to be here today on Showbiz Korea, and I hope to see you guys on screen again soon. Thank you.
Guys, so it'll be awesome if you guys press the like and subscribe button for her. It'll be a great help.